Why do we procrastinate? The psychology behind it. You have an assignment due tomorrow. You tell yourself you'll start in 5 minutes, then 5 minutes turns into an hour, and suddenly, it's midnight and panic mode kicks in. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. But why do we put things off even when we know it's a bad idea? And is there a way to beat procrastination once and for all? Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind procrastination. This isn't just about time management, it's about understanding how our brains work. Stick around to discover tips that might just change the way you approach tasks forever. What is procrastination? Procrastination isn't just laziness, it's actually your brain struggling between short-term pleasure and long-term rewards. Is procrastination just a bad habit? Not quite. Procrastination is more about delaying tasks despite knowing there will be consequences. It's linked to emotions, stress, and even fear of failure. In fact, many procrastinators tend to be highly intelligent individuals who struggle with self-regulation. Understanding this distinction can help us develop better coping strategies to overcome it. How does procrastination differ from laziness? Laziness is about not wanting to do something, while procrastination is when you do want to, but your brain finds ways to avoid it. The key difference? Procrastinators still care, they just struggle to take action. Think of it as a battle between instant gratification and delayed reward. The momentary relief of avoiding a task often outweighs the distant benefit of completing it. Who procrastinates the most? You might think procrastination is just a student problem, but it actually affects people of all ages and professions. Are some people more prone to procrastination than others? Yes. Studies show that about 20% of people are chronic procrastinators, while others only do it occasionally. Interestingly, researchers have found that procrastination rates are increasing, especially in the digital age where distractions are everywhere. The ease of accessing entertainment and social media makes delaying work even more tempting. Do personality traits influence procrastination? Absolutely. People who score high on impulsivity and perfectionism tend to procrastinate more. Impulsive individuals get distracted easily, while perfectionists fear making mistakes, leading to delays. Ironically, perfectionists often produce excellent work, but their fear of not being perfect keeps them from starting in the first place. This creates a vicious cycle of avoidance. When do we procrastinate the most? Is there a pattern to when we procrastinate? Turns out, our brain has predictable weak spots. Do we procrastinate more at certain times of the day? Yes. Studies show we're most productive in the morning and most likely to procrastinate in the afternoon and evening. This is because our willpower diminishes throughout the day. As we use up mental energy, we become more susceptible to distractions and avoidance behaviors. Does deadline pressure increase or decrease procrastination? Both. Some people thrive under pressure, but for most, the stress makes them procrastinate even more. It's a gamble, and usually, the quality of work suffers. While the adrenaline rush of a last-minute crunch can sometimes lead to creative breakthroughs, it's a risky strategy that often leads to burnout and anxiety. How can we stop procrastinating? What are simple tricks to stop procrastinating? The 5-minute rule. Start a task for just 5 minutes. Usually, you'll keep going. The Pomodoro technique. Work for 25 minutes, then take a break. Set micro goals. Instead of write essay, try write the first sentence. Small wins build momentum. Can we rewire our brain to procrastinate less? Yes. Regularly practicing time management, self-discipline, and reducing distractions can actually retrain your brain over time. Fun facts about procrastination. The word procrastination comes from the Latin procrastinare, meaning to put off until tomorrow. Leonardo da Vinci was a famous procrastinator. He took 16 years to finish the Mona Lisa. Your brain feels relief when you procrastinate, which is why the cycle is so hard to break. The Zeigarnik effect makes unfinished tasks stick in your memory, causing stress. Studies show procrastinators are often highly creative. They come up with ideas in their delay time. Tell us in the comments, what's the worst thing you've ever procrastinated on? And what's your best trick to fight it? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't procrastinate on watching our next video.